can just make one up?
You absolutely can make one up.
Okay, so we'll use STWA 1984.
Perfect. Okay. It looks like they have a space open. I'm just going to call them and let them know you're here.
Thank you.
Hi, I have someone here for drug checking. Okay, thank you. He'll be right out.
Thank you.
Hi, welcome. Is it your first time here?
It is.
Right on. Come on, let's go grab it. Come take a seat. And do you have some drugs to get checked?
I have some fentanyl.
Okay, cool. Yeah, all you have to do is fill that little square there, and the drugs do not get consumed by the machine. You get it all back.
Perfect.
Do you know how long you want to test for? The longer the test, the more accurate the results.
How long is the testing times?
4, 8, or 14 minutes.
Okay. Maybe we'll do a 4-minute for now.
Well, four, you'll get some results back, not a lot of them, but more longer it is, the more accurate it is.
So can we go the mid-test then? We'll
Yep.
do an 8-minute.
Yep.
And do I have to fill the square right up?
Yeah, preferably.
Okay.
Just make sure that the aluminum is not showing, and then
Okay.
it should be good. If you got enough.
I think I have enough. Maybe one more scoop. There we go. I pass that to
Pass
you.
it to
I'll
me.
keep that with me.
Yep. And I'm just going to make sure that it's all in the square there, and there's nothing extra sitting out. There we go. Put it in the other chip like this, without dumping it. And then we load it in the machine like this. And as it's going around detecting the sample, I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
Oh, not paired.
And does any of the questions, are these personal questions?
Yeah, it's up to you whether or not you want to answer them. It's total, like I said, it's total, or like she said out there, it's total anonymous.
Okay.
Just give me a second.
There you go.
It's not going in.
Okay.
Just give me 1 second here.
Sure.
Should check the machine. There we go. Now start to scan. It's going to take a little picture of it, and then it's going to pull it in, and it's going to go around that little square detecting the sample.
Okay.
And then, okay, so the drug checking program is a pilot project funded through Health Canada, scattered in Western University. All participation is anonymous and confidential. You can choose to share your results with others if you wish. There's a few questions that are part of the study, and it's up to you whether it's your choice whether or not you want to answer them. The test is not 100% accurate. The test can warn you of many substances that may be in the sample, but cannot confirm all the contents of the drug sample provided. There is a small possibility of false negatives and positives, and the findings are not necessarily conclusive. Substances may be irregularly distributed within the sample when it's mixed or made. The portion of the sample that is prepared after testing may differ from the results provided. The sample will be returned to you after the test, and the device does not destroy the sample. The longer the test, the more accurate the results. Results do not guarantee your next dose will be the same, even if the drugs come from the same batch or from the same dealer. And staff will not provide guidance, advice, or recommendations on consumption based on results, as each individual biochemical ability to process drugs is unpredictable. That's making recommendations risky. Any questions?
Does any of these results go to like the police or anything like that?
Absolutely not. We
No.
don't talk to cops.
Okay. Good.
Yeah,
So
it's
we'll-
still going around detecting the sample right now, right? And as soon as it's done, it's going to start hitting it with a laser, and the way it reflects back up to the sensor is it'll start telling you what's there.
Awesome. And somebody said there was percentages that might come up too.
Yes, so these are the questions that I'm going to ask you. First, I got to put in my initials.
Okay.
Now, your client code?
It's ST WA 1984.
Okay. Gender,
Female.
age,
42.
chronic pain,
Yes.
indigenous,
No.
black racialized person of color,
No.
2S LGBTQIA plus,
Yes.
and preferred language.
English.
Expected substance.
Fentanyl.
Okay. And that was lime green.
Yeah.
Okay. And skin impact, you don't know yet. Strength, do you have any clue?
I think it's more on like the stronger side.
Okay, I'll put strong. Using on-site or off-site?
He's off-site.
And makes it maybe strong. And then we're gonna save it, and then while it's testing, you can go like this. Hold on. Drag this up there and put that at the top.
Awesome.
So
So
now you can see what it's doing as it's detecting it. So far it's caffeine and fentanyl in the sample.
okay.
There's a small amount of fentanyl as of now, but anything can change. It's like I said, it depends on how well it's mixed and stuff like that.
Okay. So 1.96%, is that a strong amount?
I'd say it's on the weaker side, but I'm not
Okay.
supposed to make recommendations.
Sure.
But yeah, caffeine it helps you metabolize the drugs quicker,
Okay.
so it actually boosts the fentanyl a bit. It's kind of like when they mix caffeine with Tylenol.
Okay. Like the Tylenol with codeine?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's why the red's on the outside. It's caffeine.
Cool. So do you see a lot of people coming in to visit?
Yeah, so far we've had over 1,000 people, or
Wow.
1,000 tests done. So yeah, and we get people that come back, but we get a lot of new people too. Like we've had parents, like everything from the person who uses it to the supplier, concerned parents, coaches, teachers, and stuff. So it's pretty open to anybody that is wanting to get anything tested, as long as it's not cannabis or anything organic, because it will catch fire, and the machine doesn't like that, so it spits it out immediately.
Okay. So you can test anything. Crack, meth.
Yep.
Awesome.
Any drug, as long as it's not liquid form or organic. Yeah.
Cool.
But
And
yeah,
some-
anything solid, pill form, rock form, powder form. Yeah, we can do all those.
And so this will give me a breakdown of, like, if there was more things in here, it would give me a breakdown of all the
Absolutely.
things, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. If there was an unknown, I'd be more concerned about there being something in it that we don't have in the database yet.
Okay.
But with there being no unknown yet so far, it's only caffeine and fentanyl in this sample.
So I read, too, that you could potentially send stuff away.
Yep. If there's an unknown, we can actually package it up and get it shipped to Western University, where it stays for 2 to 4 weeks, depending. And you don't get the sample back, unfortunately. The mass spectrometer destroys it. But it comes back and it helps build the database. It makes those unknowns common, and then they put it back into the machine. So it's forever evolving.
That's cool. So do you see a lot of toxic things come through here?
Absolutely. Everything from xylazine is a really toxic thing right now, but we've had carfentanil show up where it's not supposed to be, really strong analogs of fentanyl and stuff, and yeah, it's giving people a chance to lower their dose or not consume it, right? Depending on what's in it. And it's actually